Hi everybody. I just wanted to start a channel to follow my dreads journey. This is day 10. I'm doing neglect. I've got some that have started already and I'm super excited about them. Let's see. There's one right there. Okay. Here's another. It's kind of hard to see that one. It's just barely starting. Here's another one. My hair is pretty long. This side's got a good one on it. Right here, oh, here it is. It's real like fuzzy, but it's a lot of fun. They start like at the mid shaft. And they get like all kinky and stuff. It's still pretty straight up here because my hair gets like real greasy. So I'm still trying to train it. I have bangs here, so it's gonna be like partial dreads until these are long enough to like not brush out, but that's okay. I'm fine with it. Let's see. Here's another one that's kind of starting. I've always wanted to have dreadlocks, but I've always found excuses to not do it, like my career or my job, which is like the same thing, but I didn't have a career. I had like jobs before I had a career. And I was always like scared people were gonna stare at me or what they were gonna think, but I don't rightly give a fuck anymore. You feel me? I am super excited. The day I decided to do it and I started it, I quit my career and decided to start the dreadlocks, and that was one of the happiest moments that I've had in a really long time. Like I was like smiling and I couldn't like, sorry, all my nails are all fucked up. I'm going through a rough time right now. But anyways, it makes me very happy to see this kinky. This is my first one that started. But yeah, so anyways, I will keep you guys posted on what it looks like. My hair is like straight, wavy, so it's gonna take a while with no brushing. I've been washing it to like degrease my scalp area with a Dawn dish soap. It seemed like the logical thing to do to me because it degreases, so it works. I mean, your hair needs to be clean and dry for it to dread anyways. And I also have a tea tree shampoo for my scalp to like fight dandruff because I have that too. So like the last time I washed it, I did the tea tree. I put that on first, not everywhere, just like on my scalp, and left it for a little bit, like a minute. Sorry, my allergies. And then I went back over it with the Dawn to like strip it from my hair. I know that sounds like a double negative and retarded, but in my mind it makes sense for me to do that. And in my hairdresser mind, I should say, because once upon a time for 7 years I was a hairdresser. So the initial thought was to moisturize it with the tea tree, but it was like it was a moisturizing, you know, you have to moisturize your scalp so it doesn't like produce flakes, okay? But like dreads have to be clean and dry, so you gotta like strip that away, but your hair produces like oil, so the more you like, if you wash it every day, your scalp produces more and more oil, and that's why people that have really greasy hair or fine hair like me, like just kind of hair, our hair gets real greasy really fast because it's fine and it's not thick, and when you wash it every day, your scalp just reproduces all of that, and just more and more. So you have to like train it. You got to go like, if you wash it every other day and you want to start dreadlocks, you need to start like washing it every other day and do it for like a week. And then for the following week after that, wash it like every 2 days, for like a week or two. Me, I already washed my hair like every like 3 days. It wouldn't look great because it would be all like greasy and stuff, but after you spent so much time doing other people's hair, you really don't give a fuck what your hair looks like. So I was walking around looking like a grease ball and not giving a shit, but I was already not washing it for like every 3 days. It's still pretty much like that. I think this last time I went 4 or 5, but I was just real hot and sweating, and it was like, it was not cute. So I had to wash it. When I did my tea tree last time in Dawn dish soap, I saw people that get distilled water and put tea tree in it, and lavender and rosemary. So tea tree is an antifungal, lavender was just for scent, I think, and rosemary is to like revitalize the hair. I don't know, I haven't bought any. I plan to eventually. And I saw some other people that took spray bottles and put sea salt, like a teaspoon of sea salt, and then mix it up and then sprayed it there. But you gotta be careful if you do it on your scalp, because salt will dry it, and if you have dandruff like me or are prone to dry skin, any dry skin, and you put salt, it's just gonna dry it up even more. So you just got to be mindful if you're using like salt water or like baking soda. Some people use that, I saw, and that'll dry your scalp out real bad. Same with like the baking soda deodorant, not a good idea. That shit irritates the ever-loving piss out of my armpits. I can't. I did find some charcoal deodorant, Native, and Dr. Oh no, Schmidt's. These are really good natural deodorants. I like the charcoal ones because I have to combat smell. The only one that works, deodorant that works for me before those, was Men's Axe. I can't use any feminine ones. They just don't work on me. I had too much testosterone or something. I don't know. They just don't jive with me. But anyways, dreadlocks, going onto deodorant, completely off topic. I wanted to post a video initially when I started it, but my life is just crazy and I didn't get to, and then I wanted to do a 1 week, and my life is still crazy and I didn't. So I parked at Walmart right now to get some sort of update from the beginning, because I didn't really find much like recent ones or people doing like weekly, and not like the neglect ones either. I did see some people with neglect, but most of them, there was one person I found with neglect that had like fine hair like mine, but they're like older videos, like 4 or 5 years old. I don't know, maybe I just didn't find recent videos. I also didn't filter my search either when I was looking, but I don't know. I was like, well, I'm gonna do it, so I might as well record it and share with people, you know. I'm sure other people with my hair texture would like to start it. You don't have to do neglect freeform. I chose to do this one because I like the way it looks on the scalp area once they're formed and it's done. Like when you section the hair, so you can section it like in a brick lay. So just imagine a house, and the brick, it's like staggered, you know, it's not like even, not like a Lego, you know, it's staggered brick lay. So that can like break up the appearance of it. And then I saw a video of a woman who had hers like that, and then unfortunately had to shave hers off, and from being sectioned like that, when her hair was shaved, it was like you could see the definitive lines of the sections. She described herself as looking, it's not funny, as like a cancer patient, because her hair was, it looked so like sparse from the parts, and it just had to grow back out. It wasn't missing, it was just parted that way. Does that make sense? You can also do it like in triangles. If you don't want to do neglect and you want to section it, as a former hairdresser, I would recommend doing the triangles, okay? I don't like square, blunt, harsh. I know a triangle is a blunt, harsh line, but it's angled, okay? And it just flows better on the scalp when you angle it versus just doing boom, boom, boom lines like this, because lines, once you put lines in hair, they're there. Like, especially with cutting, you'll end up with like a 7-layer burrito haircut where you see every layer, it's like stair steps. Okay, it's not cute. So you can section them like the bricklay, like I was saying, in like 1-inch squares. I would recommend doing the triangular sections if I was going to section my hair and do it. Let's see. And you can like twist and rip. So that's where you like just take a section, twist a little bit, and then pull it apart and then rip it up, and like do 2 turns and then rip. I'm not, well, I guess I could do an example one on my bang here because they're like not dreading. So you could just, you know, go like this and then just grab random pieces, okay? And then just keep going, all right? You don't want to grab the same piece every time, but you see it would start to like form right there. I'm not gonna keep going because I'm not trying to do that on mine, but so you can like twist and rip it, and then you can back comb it after you do that. That's if you want them to look like fairly formed when you start them. Because if you do neglect, you're gonna be walking around looking like me, which, like I said, I don't care, because after you spend 7 years doing other people's hair, you don't really give a shit what your hair looks like, or people staring at you because of it. It's whatever. But I understand why some people would not want to do it like this, and this takes longer, and it's more like instant gratification if you section it and then like twist and rip or back comb it / tease it. You can tease it with a regular comb or like a lice comb I saw people using, which is a pretty smart idea actually, because the teeth on those combs are really close together and will compact the hair. And you can also do crochet hook too. I've done that before on my hair personally, like when I was in hair school. I did not enjoy it. You can just hear it like tearing your, I don't like it. If you're gonna go on the journey, have the patience for them to form. Don't shortcut it, but that's just me personally. So where are we? 13. Okay. I think that's enough for this first update. I will try to post like weekly from here on out, updates of how it's going. But yeah, it's my first one, the very first one that started. Get one more. All right, peace.